Now in the previous video we split one given vector r into two component vectors, r cos beta along x axis and r sin beta along y axis. Now that these vectors, we can use these vectors to find out the magnitude of the given vector r. So magnitude of the given vector r, we already know the formula. It was a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta, where theta was the angle between the two vectors a and b. Here what is the angle between the two vectors ry and rx? It is 90 degree. So if I write this formula, these values in the original formula, then it will be equal to rx square plus ry square plus 2rx ry cos theta. Theta is the angle between rx and ry, which is 90 degree in case of rectangular component. So cos 90 degree is 0. So this entire term vanishes, and what is left is, so we can use this formula according to the question. This is one formula. Similarly, if the position of the particle or the physical quantity of the particle is along three axes, x, y and z also, suppose there is z axis also, then the magnitude will be given by rx square plus ry square plus rz square. This will be the formula when we have three coordinates, three dimensions, and this is the formula when we have two dimensions. They are similar looking formula. You can easily memorize them. Now the remaining thing is the direction. Direction was tan beta. Tan beta, what was the formula for tan beta? It was b sin theta upon a plus b cos theta. So here it is ry sin theta rx plus ry cos theta. You can refer to the previous videos and compare the two formula. You will find that they have same. Instead of a and b, I used ry and rx. Now theta is 90, so this sin theta will become 1, sin 90 is 1, cos 90 is 0, so this will become 0. This entire term will go away, and what is left is tan beta equals to ry upon rx. So these are the formula, list of formula that we are going to use. These are the two components, value of two components, rectangular components. Magnitude of r using the rectangular components if we have two dimensions. Magnitude of r using the three rectangular components if we have three dimension, and the direction of r in reference to corresponding to the two components ry and rx. So now using these we are going to do a question. Let us do a solved example. Let us say that we have to find, or we will take an easier one first. Let us say that there are two vectors given to us. Let us say this one is easier one. We will first do the easy one. We have to find a vector AB and its magnitude. Its magnitude when we are given the initial and final point. That means what is the initial point in this vector? A, and the final point is B. So we are given the coordinates of A and B. A's coordinate are 1, 2 and -1, and B's coordinate are 3, 2 and 2. So that means we are given the position coordinates of A and B, and we have to find the vector AB and its magnitude. So we are going to apply same things that we did in this video and the previous video. First we have to find out the position vectors. So let us make a diagram. Always, again I keep saying it again and again, always do the question with the help of diagrams. Let us say that this is point A, this is point B, and this is your origin, which is your reference point. Now the position vector of A, what will be the position vector of A? It will be OA, like this. Position vector of B will be like this. So these two are the position vectors of A and B. Now if we have to draw the vector AB, how will it be? It will start with A and end at B. Now this becomes a triangle. Immediately you should think about triangular law of vector addition. What was the triangular law? If this was A and this was B, then the third side in this direction would give us R equals to A plus B. Now if we compare this triangle with this triangle, then you would see that side A and B like this are same as the sides OA and OB. Notice the tail of vector, head of vector A, tail and head of vector B. They are in continuation. So OA and OB will be these two sides and R will be this side, joining the tail of A with the head of B. Same things. Okay, so make sure you don't get confused. So if we use this diagram, then this means that according to triangular law of vector addition, OB will be the resultant and this will be given as OA plus AB. But since we have to find out AB, so I will take AB on this side and the remaining on the other side, so it will become OB minus OA. So now we need vectors OB and OA. I already told you how to find vectors from the coordinates. OB will have B coordinates of B, which is equal to 3i cap plus 2j cap plus 2k cap. If you are not able to understand this, refer to the previous video again. Make sure it is clear because it is very important. Minus OA. OA will be the coordinates, the vector, position vector of A. So 1 cap plus 2 j cap, and it is a minus sign here. So minus 1 k cap. Subtract these. 3i minus I, so it will be 2i cap. 2j minus 2j cap, so it will become 0. 2k minus of minus 1, so it will become plus 3k cap. So this is the vector AB and this is the solution for the first part. We have found the vector AB. Next part is finding the vector, finding the magnitude of AB. I already gave you the formula. It will be square of one component plus square of second component, so that means 2 square plus 3 square, so 9 plus 4 13, so it will be equal to root 13 and this will be the solution for this part. So this is how we are going to solve various examples. I will give you more examples so that this topic is clear, but it is very important for the upcoming chapter, so make sure you understand all the videos related to this topic.